Oh shit, anybody see that? What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. Please make sure y'all start this video off by clicking that thumbs up button, and also make sure that you share this video on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Use the hashtag The Scorpion Show. I found a lot of people shooting different pictures and having different videos of the clips that we had from our video on Tuesday. I want to say shout out to y'all. Just shout out to everybody because the response from that video was freaking crazy. I mean, it was coming from everywhere. Even Brandy sent me a text message saying shout out to y'all. Like it was just a really good video. And to those that got a little bit upset with me, you know, I did have a little too much and I did turn up. But it was a bunch of I did turn up, and yeah, I got to tell you about what happened afterwards.
Well,
I know you probably
already know.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
And you know.
Well, yeah.
Cause we ain't, oh yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about you.
No, we ain't gonna talk about me. We gonna talk about him.
No, we gonna talk about you and the alcohol.
No, ain't no alcohol. We gonna talk about him.
Listen, no.
Cause you're not. Well, you know what? Let me turn this camera
you turn it
on
on right now.
Let me tell you why. Well, you know what? Me and Mikkel had to have a nice little conversation right now. Because y'all know normally if we whisper, y'all complain. And when we say we'll talk about it later, we never talk about it, okay?
And this was a conversation that couldn't wait.
Okay, it couldn't wait. And bitch, tea got spilled. And I'm over it. Like, you're not going to make me look crazy, bitch. You not. So anyway, I'm not going to, because I done turned up, because now I'm mad. So,
I didn't make you look crazy.
No, I'm talking about him trying to make me look crazy. Like, bitch, don't make me look crazy. Ain't nobody got time for that. I know, like I told you, I know when I get crazy. And when I did something wrong, I can admit when I'm wrong. But you're not going to tell me I'm wrong when I know I'm right.
Ooh.
Okay, that's about being a man. And when you making me mad. So speaking of feuds, okay, let's talk about the feud with Wendy. Oh yeah, by the way, I got church announcements, okay? The Scorpion Show Barbecue is Saturday, August 16, 2014, which is a Saturday. And by the looks of this conversation we just had, I really can't wait till August 16 for the Scorpion Show Barbecue. Shout out to our DJ Kid Rock 1. He's going to be DJing. If y'all want him to play certain songs, y'all need to find his Twitter, which is in the info box. Tweet him and tell him the stuff that got to be played. Scorpion Show shirts. As you can see, I'm wearing the old school Scorpion Show shirt. Have several seats. You can go to the website and get your shirts, and please submit your shirt photos to us. And thank you to everyone who has donated to the Scorpion Show Barbecue and still keep donating even though we have reached our goal. Thank you so much because we definitely appreciate it. And that's it for the church announcement. You can follow us on Twitter. But back to the video. That was Monday. It was crazy, y'all. It was off the chain. I did get a little too turned up. Sorry for those that don't know. That's how I turn up when you have a debate and everything. But it was a lot of fun. I had so much fun doing it. I got a lot off my chest. I had a chance to have a little preaching moment. It was just quote for days on that video. Quotes for days. So if y'all missed that video, you missed a good ass video, and I need you to go back and watch that. And if you missed my mom video on Monday, I need y'all to check that out, because you know, she looked like she was turned up and was trying not to cry, but was turned up. She's just mad about all the stuff that's been happening on the news. And you know, she had to vent about that stuff. And there's a lot of crazy stuff happening. Planes missing today. Plane flying over Africa missing. They said it's might have been found in a desert somewhere. Planes shot down last week. Two Israeli planes shot down yesterday. It's just so much going on in the world. How the hell somebody get up on top of the Brooklyn Bridge and put a white flag up? Too many security breaches here. Somebody's not doing their job. And if somebody keep not doing their job, we are going to have a big attack here. So y'all need to step the fuck up on your job. Obama, you need to tell everybody that watch over landmarks, they need to be woke and pay attention to what's going on. Because this is too much. Like, this is crazy. New York done been through too much. Then you have somebody scale the fucking World Trade Center and fly off the damn center. Come on. Wake the fuck up.
They got inside the building.
Inside.
And took the elevator.
And because the guy was asleep.
Took the elevator up to the top. Not to the top, but to the top.
And jumped and flew
and
off.
That wasn't good enough, so they parachuted off. Now why would you climb up there and do that? Come on, Kevin.
That just shows.
Of all buildings.
I wouldn't jump off nobody's building, okay?
Especially not the World Trade Center.
Not a plane, not a building. As high as that, 1,776 feet.
Why would you jump from that? Why would you take an elevator to go jump? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And the guy was asleep. Yeah. But why? But wait a minute. Why do y'all only have one security guard securing his building?
I don't know.
Or was he just asleep at the entrance that this boy went through?
Probably it was a certain, because they knew that it was a hole in the gate somewhere.
And why is it a hole in the gate?
I don't work there. I work here.
Well, you.
Bitch, why I had them drinks? Okay, the next time
somebody needs to work there. Because the ones who work there are asleep.
Yeah. But I tell y'all what, the next time we do the round table, after we all had these conversations again, after we talk some things out, there will be no alcohol involved. Okay?
Well, I hope my liquor.
Oh no, we had a good time.
We did.
But I had to let thing one and thing two know.
After a while.
Stop over talking. Can I preach? Dennis, I don't need you to hold my hand.
Right.
Let me say what I have to say. Okay. So Wendy Williams and Nene Leakes. Okay, there was this picture going around with Nene Leakes with a Birkin bag, and she had all her quotes
My
all
aunt
over
just
the
told
bag.
me. My aunt just explained that to me. She'd be so proud. I was just at her house and she was telling me about it. Go ahead.
Okay. So
she was keeping me up on Hot Topics.
Yeah, I don't even know about no Birkin bag. I don't know about none of them fucking bags. So anyway,
nice.
I heard that. And Wendy Williams had my Hot Topics. She was showing the pictures of the bag, and when you spend all that money for a bag, it's like, why would you deface something like that? Mm-hmm. It's like when you buy one of those big expensive cars, you don't put no bumper stickers, you don't put none of that on your car.
But Nene defaced it because it was going for charity.
But nobody knew it was for charity. I thought it was just a cute picture of her with her bag. I said, what my initial thought was, it's her bag, she can do what the fuck she wanted.
So why does it matter, Wendy?
But it was a hot topic, and she was just asking people what did they think, and then she was showing how Lady Gaga had some stuff on her bag too.
Speaking of Lady Gaga,
see? Yeah. And so she was just asking the audience, did they think it was a good idea or whatever. She did not come down on Nene Leakes at all about the situation. So next thing I know, I'm looking on Monday, it's all over Twitter, and then Nene Leakes' Facebook page, she kept coming for Wendy Williams, calling her Wendell, calling her all kinds of names like, I own 4 Birkin bags. What you didn't report is that I bought you a bag for your 500 show, and I don't know what you got against me. You probably threatened because I'm getting a TV show. And I'm like this. Nene Leakes, you don't hold no weight against Wendy fucking Williams, okay? Wendy Williams has been on TV since 2008. And that was just a test run. Then she came back, and she's been on TV. And her show, most people get renewed for one season. Wendy Williams' show is renewed to 2017, which is 3 years away. So Wendy Williams ain't going nowhere, and she's not worried about nobody, okay? But I don't understand why you get so mad anytime Wendy Williams make you a hot topic. You are a celebrity. She's going to talk about you whether you like her or not, whether she likes you or not. It doesn't matter. You said you wasn't going on her show no more. Wendy Williams don't give a fuck, and Wendy Williams don't give a fuck if you talk about her after she talked about you in Hot Topics. So you making yourself look bad, okay? Nene, you got too much going on. You got your new line that came out on HSN and everything. Sell your clothes and stop worrying about Wendy Williams. Then the bitch was so petty, she had a new bag and had the name by Wendell on the bag. BYEWENDELL.
Okay. Now, I'm about to come to Nene's defense, because I rarely do that. Nene's defense, I think, with this situation, Wendy Williams being the hot television personality that she is and having the producers that she has research topics on her show, which we all know that they don't do, and they don't do it well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If they would have researched, and they would have known that Nene had did this whole stunt for the fact that she was doing it for charity. That's why nobody knew, because Wendy Williams didn't do the research. Well, her team did.
Yeah, it wasn't, but it wasn't just Wendy Williams, because I seen it on others. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I sat here quiet.
Ooh, don't say a word.
But what I'm saying, I didn't say a word.
All right, we ain't gonna overtalk on this show. All right.
Wendy Williams, Nene Leakes, Her whole position was, look, Wendy, I'm doing this for charity, okay? Mm-hmm. Instead of you talking about why it is that I've written all over my bag, because who gives a flying F that I put my sayings on my bag? Instead of you talking about that, find out why I did it, so then you can promote my charity, and not only that, maybe you can donate some of your money, or maybe I can give you a bag so you can put your how you doing on the bag, so then we can auction that off of my charity too. But instead, you're putting it out there, and then you're gonna ask your audience, do they think I should have did it? Well, they don't even know why I did it. So maybe somebody at your show, like your producer, should have did what they were supposed to do, which was research why I did it. So then you would have had a better question to ask them rather than do they think I should have did it. She did it for charity. She did it to auction it off for charity. She didn't do it just to walk around with a bag written tag. She did it for charity, and Wendy Williams should have did that. I mean, yes, we all know Wendy Williams talks shit, and we all know she's good for drama, but I think that Wendy Williams should, at the platform that she has, because there's nobody out there on television now really topping her. She should, hopefully, she should want to have a little bit of credibility.
Yes.
And by having that, you do your research that you're supposed to do. Don't just get on TV and just start talking stupid. This is why I don't watch her show. Because she starts talking stupid stuff, and then people who do watch her stuff, they either believe it or they, have common sense and they don't believe it. And I do say the ones who don't believe it have common sense, because the ones who do believe it, they don't have common sense. They just believe whatever Wendy Williams said. But Wendy Williams, like Kevin said, you're going to be on TV until 2017. Maybe you should start doing some research so then we can say Wendy Williams is a credible source. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't do that. And I mean, Nene had every right to be upset. I wouldn't have did the whole rant that Nene did, but she had every right to be upset because it's for charity. And you're taking away the charity from the charity by saying, oh, why is she writing on her bag? Well, I'm writing on the bag because I'm auctioning the bag off. That's why I'm doing it.
But you know what? You can really make yourself look stupid by arguing with a paper bag, okay?
You can, but Wendy Williams...
Why you gotta keep tweeting and keep...
You're right, that's why I said I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that, but Wendy Williams has made herself look stupid on many occasions.
Oh, okay.
And this is one of them. This is one of them. As she had her producers do the research, then maybe Nene wouldn't have. And then on top of that, Nene would have came to her show and probably promoted the bag on her show.
Oh, Nene ain't never coming back.
Why? What happened? What happened?
The reason why is because she was talking about her and Greg one time. This is like last year. And then Nene got her together. Okay, like, bitch, don't talk about my husband, what we do in the bedroom. Because I can't picture you and your husband having sex.
You know what's going to happen? Wendy Williams is going to go back. If she stays on the route that she's on, she's going to go back to how she was in the first seasons. No, not the radio. How she was on the first seasons, where she was getting all these has-beens and C-listers. Because remember, when her show first started, she had a lot of has-beens on her show. And then as the seasons went on, she started getting some A-listers. Like Mary J. Blige was on there. Chris Brown, wasn't he on there? Didn't he come on there? I thought Chris Brown was on there, and then he apologized to her because he called her a man or something like that in the airport, and I think he came on the show and actually apologized. Ooh. I think Chris Brown was on her show. She had a lot of big stars coming on her show as the seasons went on, and I'm not calling Nene a big star, but I think if Wendy stays on this route, she's going to scare these big stars away. Yeah, she's going to scare them away, and they ain't going to want to come on her show no more. She's going to have to go back to the C-listers and the B-listers and the Nene elites.
Yeah. Nene said, hell no, I ain't ever going back on that show. But I would love to see
Wendy Williams has potential.
Wendy and Nene.
She don't have Oprah potential, but she has potential. She does. Anytime you snag an interview with Aretha Franklin,
yes,
then you have potential. But she don't show her potential because she's so...
and I wish she could get people names together too, because she would fuck up her name so bad.
That's why I said the people at her job they don't do their job at producing her show correctly.
And speaking of Wendy Williams, okay, because now what we forgot to talk about last week was Wendy Williams. Well, actually on Monday, Wendy Williams will be producing the Aaliyah movie, and her team has jumped on. And it was just like, okay, like I'm glad that your production company is doing something, but now it's like, you made your intentions clear. Yeah, I want to tell everything, like with the R. Kelly drama. I don't want to leave nothing out. I want to talk about the Damon Dash situation.
Focus all on the negative.
And it's like the negative stuff. Don't do that. If you want to tell a story, tell it right. And if you have the team of Hot Topics, the same team that does that, if they compare to the same team on your production company, this movie's going to be bad. And I'm not here for that.
I'm not here for that. I mean, don't don't sugarcoat it, but don't make the movie focus just on that.
Yeah.
Because it was more to Aaliyah just then, Damon Dash and R. Kelly. Because for years, people didn't even know about R. Kelly until like after she died. You know, and then that's when people started finding out. Because for a long time, nobody really paid attention to the fact that she talked to her and R. Kelly.
I don't think nobody cared. Like, I heard something about it like a long time ago.
But nobody knew if it was true or not. Yeah.
A picture of the marriage certificate. But at that time, it was just her, Missy, and Timbaland. And they was like, we make her sing over hip-hop beats. And like them putting her on, they done put them themselves on. And then they started working with everybody. I mean, you couldn't go on the radio without hearing featuring Missy Elliott or featuring Timbaland back at that time. And it was just, they had a new sound. It was crazy. But, you know, Timbaland wasn't as successful as Missy was at that time, but they still had good-ass music. So I hope that the story is told right, and I want them to pick someone that's good that could be Missy and someone that could be Timbaland. Like, nobody was like, she didn't seem happy to talk about that. You gotta talk about every fucking thing. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. And then speaking of movies, Sissy Houston spoke out to Entertainment Tonight. She's against the movie. And you know, Angela Bassett with all that class, she just was like, I have to tell this story.
No, you don't.
Like,
you know what? This is my whole thing on it.
She was just very respectful.
Somebody posted on Instagram, you know, saying that, you know, posted a video of Deborah Cox saying, oh, if anybody should sing Whitney Houston songs, it should be Deborah Cox because she's close to it. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Deborah Cox. She can sing her ass off. The family does not approve of the film. The family and the whoever is not approving the music and the vocals for the film. Then you have to find another singer to do Whitney's vocals for the film. No. No.
Oh.
I think it's blatant. This is just how I am. I think it's blatantly disrespectful if you have a family, especially the mother of the artist, still living and saying, look, we don't want this right now. Mind you, Whitney Houston didn't die 10 years ago or 20 years ago. She died, what? 2 years ago. So clearly this is still fresh for the family. Hell, it's still fresh for me, and I didn't even know the damn woman. Sometimes I have to remind myself that Whitney Houston is dead. All these no's. I don't think that it's possible that this film should go on in the way that Angela Bassett wants it to go on until the family and the whoever is in charge of these vocals of Whitney Houston's and her music says, okay, we will give this to y'all. I don't care how good Deborah Cox is of a singer. Deborah Cox is not Whitney Houston. No. Okay? She's not Whitney Houston. That's like making a Beyonce movie and having an unknown actress play Beyonce but using A. Marie's vocals.
Ooh,
no,
and
and it's no shade to A. Marie, but that's the point that I'm trying to make. If you can't use Beyonce's vocals, then it's not a Beyonce movie.
No,
it's not. I don't care how good of a singer Deborah Cox is. This is Deborah Cox singing and not Whitney Houston. No.
Shout out to Deborah Cox. Entertainment Tonight had her sing.
And yes, and I'm sure some people will say, well, you know, Beyonce played Etta James and it wasn't Etta James' voice. No, it wasn't. But Beyonce was a singer and she was able to sing those songs. Deborah Cox is a singer. Now look, Deborah Cox is not playing Whitney Houston. If she was playing Whitney Houston, then I can say, okay, now I see. But they got an actress playing Whitney Houston using Deborah Cox vocals. No.
Plus, Cadillac Records wasn't even an Etta James movie.
No, it wasn't. It was, yes. But I'm sure some people are going to say that. And my thing is, if Deborah Cox was playing Whitney Houston, then I can say, okay, well, then let her play her and then let her sing her. But she's not playing Whitney Houston. They're just using her vocals. No. I'm not here for it. I'm with Sissy Houston. No. They should have asked Sissy what they should have. Exactly. Let her rest.
Yeah.
This is the mother.
I think it should have been done as a movie.
Yeah.
When it's told one time, it should never have to be told again.
That's right. Just like when, you know what? The horrible version of any Michael Jackson movie I ever saw was with Flex Alexander.
I never watched it.
I
never watched it.
It was almost
wasn't Michael still alive?
Yeah, he was still alive. It was almost as if they were trying to be funny.
Child.
They was trying to be funny. Yeah, they were trying.
They couldn't find nobody better than Flex. They tried.
And then put all that white paint on his face because it was white paint. They tried Michael Jackson for filth.
in other feud news, Evelyn Lozada tweeted that, she had a dream about Jennifer, and it was like it was real life, and they had so much fun. We all know how it went down on Basketball Wild, so I don't need to talk about that. But Jennifer tweeted the same day and just was like, over a reason, season, lifetime, question mark. Then she put a couple days later, she said, bye, Felicia. So it was clear that, Evelyn probably wants to apologize and everything for how she treated Jennifer. Jennifer's not here for it. She's not even open to it. And, Evelyn just was like, it's a shame that some people can't accept apologies, and just, just be respectful.
No, I don't know.
That's what she was saying.
Well, no, I don't know, because Evelyn Lozada publicly humiliated Jennifer Williams for about 2 seasons in a row. Evelyn, you can't, let me tell you something. You can apologize to somebody until you're blue in the face, but that don't mean that they have to accept it.
That's right.
So Evelyn, how dare you say that it's a shame that somebody can't... No, it's a shame that you treated her like that for 2 seasons in a row and thought that it was okay. Because that ain't okay. Because you and Jennifer were friends. And you don't treat no friend like that. Okay? I can't make Jennifer accept your apology, just like I can't make somebody accept my apology when I did wrong. Either you accept it and you move on. Let me tell you something what my aunt told me, and I've said this on many occasions. My aunt always told me, and she's no longer living, she said to me, if you feel as though you wronged somebody, if you and somebody are going through something and you feel as though you wronged them, even if you didn't wrong them, it's nothing wrong with you apologizing to them. Now, whether or not they accept it is their problem. Just as long as you know that you sincerely apologize. Once you've apologized to them and they don't accept it, then it's time for you to move on. But you can't turn around and make somebody accept your apology. So how dare you get out there and say, oh, it's a shame that she can't. No, it's a shame that you treated her like that for all those, for those, what is it, 2 years in a row. And then didn't she raise her hand at Jennifer at one point on the show? Evelyn, I'm Team Evelyn. Don't get me wrong, I am Team Evelyn. But I'm also Team right and when it's right and when you're wrong. And Evelyn, you were wrong. And don't get up here and say, oh, it's a shame that somebody can't accept it. No. Jennifer ain't ever got to accept your apology. She ain't never got to go sit in the same room with you. She ain't never got to eat in the same restaurant as you. You hurt her to the core. And first of all, we all knew that Jennifer had a lot of mouth. Don't get me wrong. She did have a lot of mouth. But anybody who knew anything about anything knew that Jennifer, she was one of those people that wouldn't raise her hand to a fly. She wouldn't. And Evelyn knew that, and Evelyn took advantage of her and that. And Evelyn, you can't turn around and expect her to accept your apology. Girl, bye.
And then she tried to save you from all that turmoil you went through, but some people got to go through things on their own.
Yeah. Yeah, because Jennifer did try to save her through that turn. Well, she did mention about the whole situation with her and Chad, even though, Jennifer shouldn't have did that on that radio. Yeah. She shouldn't have did that because that wasn't her place. Yeah, she was wrong for that. She was. She was wrong for that. Jennifer was wrong.
Yeah, but she's like,
she was right.
Okay. She sure was.
Right. And it didn't even take a year.
Well, shit, it only took y'all 20 minutes.
Don't.
She's like, girl, you do it. You say, you're in danger, girl.
Molly. No, who said that?
When Iyanla told Evelyn she was in danger. But I know that was from Ghost too.
Yeah, it was. Because when Whoopi told Demi, Molly, you in danger, girl. Because Sam kept trying to get her to tell her all types of ways. She said, no, I'm going to tell her my way.
Okay.
Okay? You're dead. Don't try to dictate how I tell her. Okay? So you told her, Molly, you in danger, girl. This is a Puerto Rican guy who's coming after you. He killed your husband. And you get out of here. Just like that. Whoopi wasn't playing.
I haven't seen Ghost in so long.
He said, no, I need you to tell her this, that. She said, no, you're not going to tell me how to tell her. I'm going to tell her my own way. Molly, you a danger girl. This is Puerto Rican guy that lived down there in Prospect Place. He's coming to get you. So he's doing that. Whoopi! And she went on to win an Oscar for that. I said, I know that's right.
And she said Patrick Swayze fought for that role.
Yeah, he fought for her to get that role. Now we see why.
Okay.
Okay.
So today...
And was the only one actor from the movie to win an Oscar.
Yes! I don't think nobody else is...
No other actor on that... The only actor on that movie to win an Oscar. Because he didn't win one and Demi Moore ain't never win one. What? Are you kidding me? She told Molly, you in danger with that purple lipstick. Molly, you in danger. Exactly. Whitney over here. Why would you put that?
Shut up!
Why would you get that on her lip? named Brown. And she walked up in that bank with all those identification cards. She had her picture on all these different names. Why would you do that? Yeah. She did.
Wait, okay.
She did. She walked right up in that bank and asked that guy how was Slippy and Bobby, and she knew when he was drunk at that party and wouldn't remember her. Yeah.
So,
I saw The Ghost is one of my favorite movies, so you know I know.
it's on Netflix too, by the way. I think I watched it again on Netflix, but it's been a while. But, speaking of movies, 50 Shades of Grey trailer came out. Now, I told somebody today on Twitter, I don't review trailers. I didn't even read the book for 50 Shades of Grey. I know it's 3 different books, and I know it's about Christian Grey and how he had sex with these women, and women around the world, they panties got wet. And that offered me so much money off of 3 books. Then it was a movie, somebody was supposed to play the role, dropped out, then they got a new Christian Grey. Last week or on Sunday, Beyonce released a little snippet, and it was like a dark version of Crazy in Love.
Boy, for somebody who didn't read the book, you sure you know a lot.
Because it was on TV a lot.
Oh.
And I watched Good Day Philadelphia.
So then,
you know, they was talking about it too.
Talking about it.
Huh?
Why are we talking about it?
Well, we're talking about it because Beyonce has done a song for the trailer. I don't know if she's doing the soundtrack. I don't know. But here we go again.
But we haven't even heard the full song, so it's
You didn't listen. You didn't hear the trailer.
Yes, I heard the trailer of her voice in it, but we haven't heard the whole song. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. That's what I want to know. I thought you probably would know more than me.
No, that's why I didn't talk about it.
Okay, well the trailer came out. The movie will be at Valentine's Day. Y'all have a good time watching it. But I hope that if it is a soundtrack, don't get mad, bitch, because I'm
because I saw you leave that comment. I'm not interested in trailers. I won't be talking about. But now we're talking about it.
But I'm talking about the song.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about the
listen to what I'm
artist.
saying. You listen to what I'm saying. She made a song, but nobody's heard the song. We just heard a snippet of the song. And
it was no snippet. She sang on there.
She sang.
No, but can't watch the trailer. She sang.
Is there a whole song?
It's not the whole song, but the trailer is like 3 minutes, and she's singing throughout the damn trailer.
Yeah, but have we heard the whole song?
I want to know if it's for the soundtrack.
No, it's for Barney and Friends soundtrack. Whose soundtrack do you think it's for?
I don't know if she's singing the thing. You need to get on the horns.
No, she was on. Listen, it is for the soundtrack because she posted on her Instagram page the trailer of the film.
Okay.
So naturally, because you know Beyonce ain't promoting nothing. First of all, you know Beyonce's not promoting nothing.
Okay.
She's not involved, and then she ain't involved. You already know that. No, ain't no well. When you ever see her promote something that she's not involved?
Bitch, I'm sweating.
Okay.
Because now I'm getting mad.
Because I don't even think she promoted when Jesus says yes.
No, that's not her job.
Well,
okay. I'm not worried about a thing.
But what I'm saying is she ain't promoting it unless she's a part of it. Mm-hmm. And the point that I'm trying to make is we could have skipped this whole 50 Shades of Grey because we haven't heard a song. All we know is that she's on the soundtrack, but we don't know what song she's singing.
I don't know if she's on the soundtrack, shit. But anyway, it came out.
Why are you sweating? It's cold here.
No, because you tried me, and then you tried me earlier today, and I went off.
When I tried you?
When we had to turn that camera.
You didn't try me.
Okay, but you told me when I found out that you told me that I got tried. Like, if you want to tell the story, bitch, tell the story right.
Well, you always know it's 2 sides. No, 3 sides. Your side, their side, and the truth.
Yes, like don't play with me. No, because they thought that the intoxicated side didn't know what the fuck was going on, but I knew every fucking thing.
Well, I don't know about the intoxicated side because I don't get drunk.
Oh, I know it very well. So shout out to that, and I do hope that there's a soundtrack because Beyonce hasn't done a soundtrack since
Charlie's Angels.
No, you tried it. Like I'm talking about, like it was kind of like her soundtrack, but it really wasn't since the Fighting Temptations. So that would be something different for her, and then get all these new people into her. So
that are already into her. Don't like girls love her. Okay.
Well, it was more than him at the concert then. Right. But I mean, it's a new market because everybody was into that damn book. Now you got songs based off the, I don't know if they're going to be songs based on the characters in the book or not. Let's keep the up-tempo topics going. I didn't put in my notes, but Nicki Minaj has a new single coming out called Anaconda, and did you see that ass? Mm-hmm. I mean, I love it. I love the cover. It was, look, that ass was just nice, okay? And then somebody did the Google thing and everything. The single comes out on Monday, I believe, on iTunes. You guys can buy it. But what I'm not here for is people trying to compare it to Little Kim.
Oh, really?
Like, this is so old and over with. Let's let that go, okay? Because I've never seen Little Kim pose like that.
Well, with the coochie shot.
Yeah, but the coochie shot, yes, but not from the back. And I don't want to see her ass today, okay? So, but shout out to Nicki Minaj.
But you know what? I'm gonna
Still
be
good.
Nicki Minaj knows that when she does stuff like this, she knows it's gonna cause a controversy. And she likes that because then more people talk about her and more
Controversy creates cash, like I told y'all the other
there
day.
you go. So yeah, Nicki Minaj knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's
So make sure y'all, I can't wait to hear the song.
So
Because
maybe,
Pills and Potion ain't do too great. But shout out to Nicki and when the album come out. And rapper Meek Mills will not be they tried to get an emergency hearing. The judge said no.
No.
They said that whoever she is throwing the books at him because she's over him.
She's over him. She's tired of him.
She's
not just over him. She's just over the fact that these people think they can do what they want to do and violate their probation and still think they can get off of it because of who they are.
And guess what?
Well,
try to get a new judge
try
too.
to get no judge.
She
No,
was
so-
not happy.
Hell no. Because the new judge you get is my friend. And I'm gonna call them before you do.
Oh my God, you are a mess.
Yeah, they are.
I know they all stick together, but how about them other judges that got off on them traffic tickets yesterday, but they didn't get off for lying to the court? Y'all, some of y'all judges think y'all can do what y'all want to do. How the fuck you the traffic court judge and you out there
Committing traffic crimes.
and giving people breaks that you know? Come on now.
Well,
Some
cops do it.
They do it all.
Some cops, if they pull you over and they know you, they won't give you no ticket knowing damn well you ran a red light.
Okay.
Well,
But some people get out of it.
That didn't get out of it.
Yeah,
some
some
like, oh, hey,
people get
Mikkel,
one.
now you know you was wrong, Mikkel. Yeah, I know. All right, go ahead. When the next barbecue? Such and such that. And they'll send you right on your way.
Yeah, well, it's always the way you talk to police officers.
Or it's something that you show them.
Yeah. Show them that you know that you did something wrong.
Oh.
And
show 'em
even
that,
if they get this, no, you tried it. Even if they get disrespectful, just be calm, okay? Because, you know, I'll tell you such with Brandon's sister. So we driving on the damn highway. She's speeding. He pulls her over. She says she wasn't speeding. It's like,
No, and
why
damn
are
well
you going back and forth with this
him,
cop?
and then you know you were speeding.
Got a fucking ticket. Yeah, she knows she was speeding.
Yeah.
I was just glad that, you know, everything was fine.
Yeah, because if he would have grabbed her by her hair and pushed her out of the car and whooped her ass, what would you have done?
Nothing. Because, these cops today, baby. I pulled out my phone
You said
and I would have recorded it. Ain't that the new thing?
Yeah, they don't help. They pull out the call.
Okay.
And you know, they lit your ass up. Captain from the Scorpion Show was there with her, and he didn't even help her. They lit your ass right on up. And you'd have got on this camera and made a 10-hour video about why you didn't help.
That's right. These cops don't. Y'all know these cops don't play fair. And speaking of a cop that I know, DM'd me on Instagram, saying that he wanted, to come on and talk about the police departments and everything, because
He's
it's a lot of
from
stuff.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Show me his face, because we probably know him.
No, you don't know.
How do you know? I just
I'll show
told you
you.
I know a few cops on the police department. Trust me, I know quite.
Oh, I know you did. Oh God! So anyway, I wouldn't mind having him come on because there's something different.
I ain't had a ticket since 2004.
Good, and don't get one.
Okay.
Don't get. I'm just glad you didn't get one for beating up that old
Second
man
one.
the first time in your car.
I didn't beat him up.
Well, you was
Verbally,
Okay.
yes, but physically, no. I told my mom, get your ass around here now, because I'm
Wait,
about
you
to
said
whoop
that?
his ass. Well, I didn't tell her in those examples,
Oh,
but I did tell her, get around here. And she kept saying, why, what happened? I said, Mom, get around here, because I'm about to go off on this man. And she came right around there, and she tried to, she did diffuse the situation. She kept trying to calm me down, like, calm down, calm down. No, because he ran a red fucking light, and he hit me. Ain't no calm down. I don't give a fuck if he was 92. He ran that red light, and he shouldn't have ran that light. Just imagine if I was walking across the street with a child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't be careless like that.
The only thing you can see is that picture because everything else is food.
No, I don't know him.
I told you didn't.
Oh, wow. Well, he eats good. That's for sure. Oh, no, he's not eating this, is he? Is he making this? That looks... Oh, well, getting there, smells good, and then this is how it turns out. Wow. I don't know, whoever he's with, I know they love him. Because if he's cooking all this, then he's a good. I don't think he's cooking all this.
I wouldn't have time to cook and do all of that. Serve and protect and cook.
You know, I knew somebody who once could serve, protect, and cook all at the same time.
Personal chef.
Did you hear what I said?
Mm-hmm.
They could serve, protect, and cook.
Who?
Somebody I once knew.
Who was it? You?
No.
I can't cook. You? Oh, I know you got to tell me. You and Beyonce one of the same.
Yeah, hey, that's why we that's why we get along so much.
Well, since we're on the topic of cops, I don't even know if we talked about the situation in New York on Monday. There was so much going on. But I'm pretty sure we all know about Eric Garner. He was choked out by a police officer in Staten Island, New York, and it was recorded by his friend. Now, apparently what happened was there was a fight. There was a fight that broke out, and Eric broke up the fight. Well, after everything was over, the police officer came over to him and was saying that, you know, they caught him selling loose cigarettes.
Because he was caught before.
Yeah, caught before.
He wasn't a stranger to the cops.
Yeah, he wasn't a stranger. He's been arrested over 30 times.
Oh.
And you know, they were just for like minor stuff, and you know, the situation was selling loosies. That's what we call them. They say untasted. The news try to be so damn proper. So he was selling loose cigarettes. That's like having a pack of cigarettes and selling them to somebody. So
loose cigarettes.
Yeah. So he was saying that no, I wasn't doing that. I didn't do anything. He tried to plead his case to the cops. This went on for a couple minutes. Next thing you know, once, you know, like backup came, he choked. One cop went from the back and he choked him and brought him down to the ground. And then while he was on the ground, he still had
him in the
chokehold. And while he was in the chokehold, you hear him 6 or 7 times where he was saying he couldn't breathe.
Oh.
He couldn't breathe. Now just imagine someone choking you and you can't breathe.
And they said he was asthmatic.
Yeah. And I remember as a kid, I had this friend named Terrell. Like, you know how when you wrestle with stuff and you do the chokehold, he always like, I can't breathe, my asthma. So I'm like, okay, so I understand where he's coming from. So if you choking someone, they telling you can't breathe, that's a big man. Mm-hmm. You mean to tell me you want to lock him up that bad over some fucking cigarettes? Now, I'm not going to go off like my mom and all. Y'all just go watch that video. But I just found it wrong. Like, it wasn't that serious to go after somebody with cigarettes when y'all have better things to do than lock up somebody that's selling cigarettes. How about you find the people that's selling drugs? How about you find the real drug bosses out here that's supplying it to these people in the neighborhoods and stuff like that? And, you know, there has to be respect between police officers and civilians. And y'all did not respect him. And you know, we see a lot of nasty cops in the news. It's just not just that situation. There was a situation where a professor, a female professor, she jaywalked. Okay, she jaywalked, but the cop proceeded to beat her while he had her at the car because she wouldn't show him her ID. So he beat her up. There was a situation in California where the cop beat up a woman that had crossed the road, and he's just pummeling on her, pummeling. It's like, it's too much. Then we had the situation where the guy that said he planned to kill the cop took the gun off the security guard and killed the police officer, and then the other police officer shot him. It's just so much going on between civilians and cops. Everybody has to respect everybody, and you can't be respected when you're treating people this way. And you know, while you choking him, then you got your knee down to his head. I don't like that kind of stuff. His knee into that concrete like that. Your knee and his head on that concrete after he told you he couldn't breathe. Then y'all let this man lay here on the ground for 7 minutes. Unresponsive. No one committed CPR. Only thing they did was they claimed that they checked his pulse. And then the lady that was recording, she said, why aren't y'all giving him CPR? They said, because he's breathing. Ooh. How is he breathing? So now not only did the 2 officers there on desk duty, the guy that did the choking, they took away his gun and his badge. They also suspended the 4 emergency workers with no pay. And shout out to the hospital for making sure that they don't get no damn money. Because it's like, if we're calling you out to the scene because someone is unresponsive, why aren't y'all doing the job? And then they was like, yeah, now y'all feel bad about what y'all did, choking this man out. You know, them people was upset. Then not only that, the guy that recorded the officer choking the guy, he said that in the same spot last week, the officer's beating up somebody else. And I mean, he took that baton and he beat that man leg with that baton. He just said it's just too much going on with these officers and the civilians. They don't respect them. And if you're going to be a police officer, you're supposed to protect and serve, not beat and abuse. Come on now. And then you're doing it. You still got the nerve to fucking do it while cameras are rolling.
You know why?
On you.
Because they know they're not going to get in trouble by them. The department's going to back them. They're going to back them. Like, for instance, I was just speaking to my aunt today. And remember, she was telling me, remember that incident like last year where that cop punched that lady in the face and it was court on the court?
Yes.
Well, she was telling me that somebody that we know used to be a cop, and every day that guy went to trial, the guy that we know was going to trial with him in support. After we all saw the video that the cop was dead wrong. They stick together. No matter
even
if they're wrong or not. They're going to stick together.
Yeah. And then he had
That's why they do it on camera, because they know that all that's going to happen is they're just going to be sent home for this, that, and the third, and it's going to be an investigation. And while it's an investigation, nine times out of 10, they're going to still be getting paid.
But let me tell you, de Blasio, the mayor of New York, I tip my hat off to him.
Yeah, because he went off.
And he delayed his goddamn vacation to go to Italy. And then while he was in Italy, he still was talking about what went on. And you know Sharpton didn't play. No. Sharpton was out there. Garner's funeral. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So you know.
And
you know.
And even the police commission, he was like, chokeholds are illegal. So now you got this other video.
Illegal.
Yeah.
I think you said illegal, but I was just repeating like, yeah, that shit is illegal. You shouldn't be chokeholding nobody like that.
You mean to tell me you can't grab nobody? As many as y'all can't grab somebody.
And once you get them down on the ground, why are you still chokeholding him?
Yeah. Then they showed, then this new video came out last week. The man hopped over the damn thing, didn't pay in New York. So the cops choking him and punching him, and you know people like y'all ain't got to punch him.
They got excessive. They do excessive force. Like it's just like once you have them, you ain't got to go to the extreme. They'll start punching them. Like why are you punching somebody like that? Oh, but don't catch one of these cops on the street out of uniform. They just quiet as a mouse.
Yeah, I mean when you on that blue.
Once they get that uniform and that gun, they the baddest in the world. Like I said, I know quite a few of them, and I've witnessed it. And I said, well, that ain't even you.
Ooh. Well, I know some nice officers. They're very nice.
I do too. But then I know some ones that once they put that uniform on, it's you can't tell me shit about life or not. You can't tell me shit about the streets because I know everything. But I knew you. I knew you before you was a cop, and that ain't you at all.
Have you heard any bad stories about him?
About who?
The cop
that I know. Well, one of them I saw him in action. I saw them in action do something, and I followed them with my car around the thing once they did it. And I said, hey, and he said, oh, those was your people around there? I said, no, but why would you do that? Oh, because if that was your people's, I was going to go back and get... No, but it shouldn't even have to be my people's. Why would you do something like that? See, they saw me and they thought that it was my family that they was doing it to, so they was going to go back and... No, but you shouldn't have did it in the first place.
All right.
Oh, I made sure. I made sure. Because when I saw them, I was in my car and I was like, that's so-and-so. And then the whole time I'm saying in my head, that's not even you. I know you. You got that badge, that uniform, and that gun on your hip, and now you the baddest thing in the world. But I know you, and I know you wouldn't kill an ant.
Well, I'm glad that the police officers that walk around here.
And don't tell. I'm sorry to cut you off, but don't tell some of them that while they standing with their camaraderies with their buddies. Don't tell them, I know you. You wouldn't hurt a fly. You's a bitch. Don't tell them that, because then they get all, oh, I ain't no bitch. I ain't no bitch. Oh, but you are a bitch, okay? Because I grew up with you. Right there on 27 and Diamond, okay? But I ain't grew up on something 27
Okay, I'm about to say, who you?
No, I'm just making it, I don't know nobody on 27.
These cops, they fair around here. They just don't want you. They'll probably say, like...
They fair around here because they're always the hell around here.
Yeah, if they walk around here, don't have the music too loud, somebody... I know they didn't come when we had that barbecue, but, they do their job. I'll just say that. I haven't seen them mistreat nobody. And they speak when they walk, or if they drive by, they'll wave. So, well, we ain't doing nothing crazy. We just living our lives out
outside the house, y'all not.
Well, you tried it. And what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Okay, get your life. So, who is? being newsy.
I'm so tired of seeing that picture. My friend told me
how many
that
times do people keep sending me pictures of me?
My friend told me that yesterday, and I was like, well, you know, I don't think it's all that funny because I'm so used to seeing it.
And
it just has different
look like
captions.
that no more. Like every time, yeah, they're like, "Did you see it?
Did you see when you was crying?"
I'm like, "Oh yes, I'm saying." They asked me, "Bitch, you was on the guy code. They used one of your pictures, either the guy code or the girl code. I don't know. Shit, I wish I could get a check for every time it was on TV. I need to copyright that photo."
Okay.
All right. So, while we on that subject of the cops, now the news reporter, it was a news reporter that got suspended last week. We go over all the shit we missed. News reporter last week got on the news and said, and the reason why this.
Well, then you gotta tell the story.
Yes, I'm telling y'all about the guy that took the gun from the Walgreens worker and shot the cop in the face. He said before he did the shooting, I'm going to be famous for what I'm going to do. Shot that officer, killed him. Then
well, he was robbing the Walgreens.
Yeah, he was trying to rob the Walgreens with the gun. From the he took it off the damn security guard. This old ass security. See, y'all need to be age appropriate security guards, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, cause I want. See, then you get rid of people in that at their age doing their job. They want to say age discrimination. Let him take the gun off of you.
When I saw that man, I said, was he the manager? Because he wasn't a security guard. And they said he was a security guard.
Okay.
That's somebody's great-grandfather. Uh-oh. That's like having your mom in there with a security guard.
And you know, she ain't moving nowhere.
Can you imagine your mom in a security guard outfit?
No.
With that pink, with that burgundy lipstick on with a gun on her head. Barbara, touch your ass down. No. You ain't secure enough.
Barbara did a lot of fucking up in her old day, but not today.
She ain't secure enough.
No, she don't even. That's your problem.
She'll fall asleep. Well, Miss Barb, they back there stealing. Well,
what you want me to do?
What you want me to do? Call the manager. That ain't my shit. I get paid from my outside.
Woo! So they talked about he did his report on what happened at the crime, and then he interviewed the wife. He interviewed the wife of the suspect.
Yeah, the suspect, the guy who killed.
So she gets on TV, and I mean, she is just
ignorant.
Ignorant. Well, I mean, my apologies to the officer's family, but if they took him out, he should have took more with him. If you want to stand over him and shoot him, I mean, just real nasty. I mean, just real nasty.
Basically, she was saying, my apologies. You know, I feel bad for the officer's family, but my husband got killed too.
Yes.
And I don't hear nobody talking about my husband getting killed. Never mind the fact that her husband was the one who caused all this.
And mind
he was the one going out robbing somebody. They asked her, well, did you know he, mind you, why would they ask her that? Did she know she was going out there to rob? No, I didn't know he was going out there to rob.
I was out there asleep.
Because I was asleep.
Girl, but you know what kind of man you dealing with.
Okay. So you know he ain't got a 9 to 5.
And that's just bad. I would never. If your family member did something wrong, please don't get on TV acting like that.
Yeah, because she actually
just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Because the best response, one of the best responses I ever seen was when the lady found out about her son, she turned him in. Then she went on the news berating her son about what he did and how wrong it was. And I respect her for that. You know, but to get on TV and you know somebody did something wrong and then you're going to co-sign with what they did wrong by saying something worse.
But he should have killed more.
Yes. Come the fuck on.
So then back to the news report.
So after that report, he was like, I thought it was he's like, I think it was my job to report just to show that. Then he was like, and then one of the main reasons why black men are going through these crimes with killing police officers is because they're growing up without fathers. But a lot of reporters don't want to report that. And then he was like, Jim, and Jim hesitated, because bitch, how you gonna say that and think I'm supposed to pick up from there?
Okay.
From you said some shit like that. Now, let me correct this reporter. Wrong. Because y'all know I'm a big fan of Good Day Philadelphia in my city. So Mike Jarrett, he actually hosted a debate inside of a barbershop with black people about the crimes that's going on in the neighborhood. And I mean, they talked about a lot of stuff. If I can find, because this happened a couple years ago when Philly was having a real bad crime problem, but if I can find it, I will post it onto the YouTube video. So check on in the more info box, because they talked about a lot. And one time they did a story of how one of the guys killed one of the brothers or whatever. and then they showed them to the brother and the suspect after he got out years later, how they shook hands and how he forgave him for what he did, and I believe they became friends after that. So that one almost made me cry. And Fox be doing the fucking, they be doing their thing. Yeah, Fox News Channel is something totally different than the Fox station here, because like they care about a lot of stuff. But anyway, for the reporter, you didn't have no truth behind that opinion that you stated on television, and that's not something that you say. Yes, there is a problem with black people growing up fatherless, but let's not make that an excuse for why they out there doing all the negative things that they do, because everybody knows right from wrong. Once you get a particular age, you knew what you was doing was wrong.
Whether you got a father at home or not.
Yes.
Because there's people out there who commit crimes who got both parents.
Yeah, and I don't know if he got reinstated or anything, but definitely I'm glad they suspended him, and they need to have a talk with him. And maybe his punishment should be going out there to talk to fatherless children.
Or maybe he shouldn't be on TV spewing that type of talk. Yeah. Because if they let him back, he'll spew even more. And he'll slip up and call somebody jiggable on TV.
Woo! Let him on a nigga.
Okay? Because they'll think it's alright. Well, they let him back. Okay.
And he was a pop age too, reporting. Yeah. But a lot of people don't want to report that. No, it's people out there doing their job. But that area of New Jersey, what does he say? Trenton. What is that? But it's I want to get it was in Jersey City, Trenton. It's just high,
just
bad crime everywhere. And it's, I wouldn't want to grow up in there. And if you can't get out of that situation, don't have your children grow up around there. Get out of that situation. But the stories I hate the most is when people leave bad cities like that and they move somewhere else and something happened to them. You done moved to get out of that situation, then you back in that situation. And it's happening a lot in Wilmington, Delaware. Because Wilmington, Delaware, I never seen about no shootings and all that. As soon as they start moving there, look what start happening. But I ain't saying nothing else.
You better not.
Who was that? Don't worry about that. The NWA casting call. NWA casting call, whoever did the casting for Universal Pictures for this NWA biopic, they tried it. They had women classified in different characters, A, B, C, and D, and of course D was poor black woman, unattractive woman, fat woman, welfare-looking woman. Like,
not just women, but black.
Black.
Black. Fat black women. Poor black woman. Uneducated black woman.
Who wants that kind of role?
And who wants to be classified? Oh, a casting scout is driving down the street. Oh, she looks like a poor black woman, so we're going to cast her.
I think, as bad as it is, if you're going to do a casting call for a girl like that, just put ratchet. I think everybody knows that word, and it's not an offensive word. But to have poor as the first thing that comes out, then African American on welfare looking. Of course, the A, like top of the top, pretty. We want blacks, Latinos, Asians, everything like this, not ugly people in all of these races. Then the B-listers, of course, B for Beyonce. Beyonce should be the prototype. That means like you're pretty, but you're not the hottest of the hottest. Like it's just crazy that if that was me, I wouldn't apply for any role like that in a casting call. And I heard that that was somebody put in my comments. They was like, oh, this was just something good. Like, not saying it was good, but like she must have seen a million casting calls in her day. Mm-hmm. And she said this was not even as worse as she's seen from casting calls. And I don't think Hollywood should be like that, but
Well, didn't they cast Precious like that? The film Precious? Because I'm sure they were looking for a heavy-set African-American girl.
But there's a nice way to say
Yeah, but depending on how they said it, we don't know how they said it. They could have said fat, black, poor-looking girl. They could have. I didn't say they said it. They could have.
Yeah, it could say obese woman, African-American. There's a lot of ways to say what you meant to say. That's why we have like over a couple million words in the English dictionary. Stop playing. Mm. So,
Yep.
And then of course Universal Pictures saying we ain't had no say so over there, and we did not approve of that.
Lies. Stop. Just stop.
So our last topic. Oh no, we got two good topics, and then we could go. The homeowner that killed the intruder. Now, okay. down in Florida, right? There's this man, I guess he's living in an apartment or whatever, and they was breaking in through his window. They stole from him 2 times while he wasn't home. Well, the 3rd time was the charm for this man because, well, it was an unfortunate for one of the victims. One of the suspects. So he comes into the house. They see him. He said he's looking at them doing what they're doing. They notices him. As soon as they notice him, they attacked him. He got his shoulder all separated. They attacked him. So as they tried to leave, the man is a man and a woman. The man got away, but the man, he said he went and got his gun. He said they didn't know he had his gun, but they tried to escape. The boyfriend left, but the girlfriend, while she was running, she fell. That happens a lot. It does. In movies.
Yeah, because I'm gonna run.
Bitch, ain't no way I'm falling when I'm trying to get away.
When I'm running, falling is the last option. I'm too busy trying to figure out which way I'm going to run. Fall.
Oh, baby, she runs and falls.
When you group of friends and y'all doing something bad and then somebody catch you, y'all start running, and then that one friend don't make you, like, well, where the fuck did they go? They fell. Fell? Oh, well. I hope they don't think I'm going back to get them.
Okay.
Because that's an unwritten rule in the black community. One thing you don't do when you're fighting and when you're running is fall. Your parents teach you that when you fighting somebody, you better not fall. Because once you fall, that's a wrap.
Okay. Now let you know how to use your legs and get out of the situation.
That's how friends say, don't fall, don't fall. When you out there fighting, don't fall.
Or somebody grip you and
slam you. That's why everybody's trying to get you on the ground. Because once they get you on the ground, it's lights out. But like you said, they always falling.
So she's running, she fell.
I'm not going to say who they are.
Okay.
So if y'all know any better, y'all know who we're talking about. They are always falling when they're running.
Okay. It never happens. It always happens in the horror picture. You running, you trip and fall. Fuck that.
And then they take forever
to get up. They want to go now. No, bitch, get back up and run.
How is Michael Myers catching you when you fall? When Michael Myers don't even fucking run. He walks. And he walks the slowest all days long.
Oh, it's terror. It's the terror. It's the fear that takes over.
It won't be the fear with me. Ain't no fear. Because let me tell you, fear is going to take my feet. It's going to take over my feet. You're like, damn, I didn't know he ran track.
So.
He didn't. And don't think I'm going to fall running in flip-flops.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not going to fall. If I'm scared and someone's chasing me in flip-flops.
But the flip-flops going to have to come off and I'm running. Y'all know my.
If I ain't got enough time to run, take them off, they're going to stay home. Oh,
till your toes up, it's a fucking flip-flop.
Yeah, you will.
But see, when you I guess it's like when you're not aware of certain things that's going on, you don't even realize.
See, let me tell you, some African Americans, we got that in us. Because we know what it's like to be beaten.
Yeah.
Going back 200-300 years ago. So we know what it's like. And we know what it's like to run.
Yeah.
When they say, once you get off that plantation, run.
Yeah, I remember.
We know what it's like to run and don't look back.
When Nina, she was somewhere and they started shooting. She's so busy trying to get away, she didn't realize she got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
Like
that day when they were shooting out here and we was all sitting on the steps.
Well, that's not funny, but I ain't know nothing about it.
I got up and ran around that corner. I was at, what's that street up there? 22nd
and Norris?
No, I was at 22nd and Norris in 2.3 seconds. And Jeremy's brother kept saying, don't run, they not, don't tell, all I needed to see was a gun. You don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me, don't go. Ain't no don't go nothing. You take your ass back around if you want to.
So the lady, she falls.
Okay.
He had his gun. She said, please don't shoot me, I'm pregnant. Shot her twice. And the news reporter asked her, let me show you what he said.
Yeah, because let me tell you something, she should have thought about that before she broke in this man's house. Please don't shoot me, I'm pregnant.
When the time comes to defend yourself, the best do something. Because his girlfriend or his wife, she says, don't shoot me, I'm pregnant with a baby. And I shot her anyway. No regrets.
He said he shot her with no regrets, and he was 80 years old. He did what he had to do.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to be very honest with you. This man is 80 years old. He probably worked half his life for the shit that he got in his house. Mm-hmm. He said that they done broken his house on more than one occasion. Don't nobody got time to be coming home and find their house ransacked because some fucking bums want to break into their house and steal the shit that they work for, okay?
That's right.
Now, whether he shot her because she was on the ground and fell, and whether or not she yelled, I'm pregnant, don't shoot me, I don't give a fuck about that. What I do give a fuck about is this girl was in his house uninvited, going through his shit, There's a consequence. My mom always taught me, when you fighting, you don't go to the person's house, okay? You let them come to you. Why? Because you don't know what they got at their house when you go around there. So you keep your ass here. And if they come here, then you fight them. But you don't walk around to nobody's house. Don't break in nobody's house and then get caught and then fall when you're trying to escape and then say, please don't shoot me because I'm pregnant. Bitch, you shouldn't have been fucking here in the first damn place. Don't tell me not to shoot you. He was protecting his home. It wasn't like she was out on the street and he shot her. She was still in his house.
No, wait. I'm sorry. It was in the alleyway.
Well, hey, he chased her out the house and got her. I don't care. She shouldn't have been in there. She should not have been in there.
But see,
this is a lesson learned to people who want to steal from people. Don't steal from me and then tell me when I catch you, oh, don't shoot me because I'm pregnant. But you broke into my house, robbed me, and you don't want me to shoot you?
But see, it was this guy that got arrested in Detroit a couple months. This happened about probably like 2012, whatever the time was, it don't matter. Okay, this man's house, same thing, broke into my house several times. But this time, he premeditated the murder, and that's why they convicted him of it. Okay, so he moves his car out the driveway and made it seem like he wasn't home. But he hid in the basement of his house.
To wait till these people come and rob him.
To come and rob him. And he had the tape recorder on. I think if he wouldn't have had the tape recorder on, he wouldn't have got caught.
Right, because they said that he set it all up.
Set it all up. So when they come down the basement, bam, shot the guy. That sound haunted me from the girl because she was screaming like...
The girl who was with him?
Yeah. Please, no.
But this is my thing. This is just my thing.
And he got, they said premeditated murder.
Yeah, but you know what? This is my thing. Okay? Because we all know that some, people like to protect their home. This is why, sometimes when you're in my shit, you ain't gonna run my shit, That's why I told you what I told Diggy. When you in my shit, you gonna get the fuck out of my shit. Because I made this. That's why I told him you better than me, because they already got the fuck out of my car. But the point that I'm trying to make is, you are in my house that I paid for, okay? I worked hard for everything that I have in my house. And you won't come in my house and ransack through my shit and just take what you want to take and think that I don't have the right to shoot you. You are wrong, because I'm going to shoot you. Now, okay, granted, this guy set up this whole elaborate thing to catch these people. And yeah, he may have been wrong for doing it. He should have called the cops or whatever the case may be. But granted, these people have to learn. You cannot break into somebody's house and think that, oh, you just going to do what you want to do and that these people ain't going to shoot you. No. Let me tell you something. If I break into somebody's house and they stab me or they shoot me, I had it coming because I shouldn't have been in there. I wasn't invited in there. I don't know these people. I don't know them from a can of paper. That's why I don't know how people break into people's houses and you don't know what they got in their house. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't break into my house, period.
No, you don't know
I'm too scared to do that.
Yeah, I'd be too scared to do that.
Because you don't know somebody home.
I'm scared walking through my house in the dark. So I know I'll be scared walking through somebody's house in the dark and I don't know my way around the house.
And then y'all want to keep breaking people's houses during the daytime. Something happened in the daytime.
I'm not breaking nobody's house in the daytime because I don't want to be in nobody's house in the daytime.
Thinking they're not home at 8 o'clock, thinking you in a nice neighborhood. Okay, they were home.
They were home.
They were home.
But they gun by their side.
Yes. Then the guy, because I watch Inside Edition, he finds out that I guess the guy's a contractor. He comes to the house. So-and-so sent him to his house to look for a job. He said, who was so-and-so? I don't know. But you know what? I'll be right back. So he wrote down the number. And I guess he was going to give him the number to call, I guess, for the job or whatever. They say, he pulls out a gun. Him and his wife fighting this man. So long story short, the wife took the gun out the man's hand.
And shot him.
She didn't shoot him, but she was, I guess she was shooken up because she was like, I got to call the cops. But her husband grabbed that fucking garden wrench, bitch, out the toolbox.
And stabbed his ass up. Yeah.
And he got away. Like, people, y'all crazy. Stop posing as people and breaking in people's houses and all of that shit.
They do it to elderlies, though.
Oh my God. And then the elderly couple, I feel so bad for. North Philly couple, 166.
Oh, yeah. Ain't that say?
Come
and then
find out that
the lady was friends with one of the boys' grandma.
Yes. And she had them, people doing odd jobs for a couple dollars. She catches them stealing the money, so they try to fight her, and then the husband, defending his wife,
They kill both of them. Strangle both of them.
Yeah.
And one of them 19, the other one like 20.
25, 26. And then you seen his mugshot?
Yeah, I saw his mug.
He tried it.
Oh, he won't be getting out after that.
No,
Not with that mugshot.
He needs to be off the streets.
Okay, he needs to be, okay? As ugly as he was, he wouldn't have got no job at my house as ugly as he was. No, I said, no, go on down the street, baby. They got some work down there. Go try the zoo. Because you fit right in the zoo, working with them.
Well, look, it's running a little bit late, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go.
Yeah, we are.
But I'm going to give y'all an assignment for a Scorpion Show Sound Off, where you can send me, you can make a video on like a 30-second clip of your opinion about the Shanisha Taylor case. Now, I'll give y'all the story. We're not going to give our opinion. I want you to give us an opinion. You send it to me in an email, then I'll have it run before the next week's video. Well, we know about her leaving the children in the car. She was arrested, and now she has a plea deal with the Arizona police department, or whatever city she's in Arizona, where they will drop the charges against her if she completes this parent program that they put her in, and also if she takes the money that was donated to her and put it in a trust fund for her 3 children. I want to know, do you still feel sorry for her, or do you still think that, she should have never left those children in that car? And she was saying that she had a babysitter, but the babysitter bailed out on her, and she said she basically was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Either I can take care of my children or I can provide for my children. And she chose to provide for the children. That's why she went out on a job interview. If you were in that situation as Shanisha Taylor, what would you do? Send it to cabscorp@icloud.com. Please make sure it's in HD.
But mind you, she still don't have a job.
No, she still don't have a job, but I know somebody's going to give her a job.
Well, hopefully. They should have been gave her a job if they wasn't going to give her one.
Yeah,
They was going to give her one. I mean, she's been out of jail for how long now?
A couple weeks now. But I guess she probably need to finish that program first. And I know people are going to support her. People are probably going to try to help her. I know she got family members too.
It doesn't make sense though.
But you
can't say she got family members, but then where the hell was her family members when she left her kids in the car?
I don't know, but
so then she can't have family members.
When you had money coming to you, your family member come out the woodworks real fast.
Well, that's a shame. Because a family member should have been there for her, and therefore she wouldn't have had to leave those babies in that car.
Yeah, but see, we don't know her situation with her and her family neither.
I don't know her situation with her family, but I'm still against the fact that you leaving 2 kids, a 10-month-old and a 2-year-old, in the car. Neither one of them can defend themselves, especially not against 100-degree weather in Arizona. I don't care if you was looking to get a job in outer space. You just don't do that. These are babies. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk more about that on Tuesday's video. Make sure y'all catch up on the videos this week. R&B Divas, our hilarious video for Pam. We was on to something with that one.
Yeah, we were.
Oh yeah.
We were.
Next time I'll call.
We need to get a bigger thing. And a bigger thing. And a bigger thing.
Well, you know what? YouTube actually has, they're bringing this project called YouTube Space to New York, where YouTubers can go. You gotta have over 100,000 subscribers. We do. You can go there and you can record there and use their equipment and everything.
But we don't live in New York.
So what? We can take a trip there and fill out the time shot and say, hey.
And we can have an audience too?
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
We're there. So whenever we figure it out, we'll get it done. And yeah, y'all have a good weekend. Have fun. We're our happy birthday, Madison. Happy birthday, Michelle Williams. You know they had the same birthday. And
happy birthday to everybody.
Yeah, have fun this weekend. Do something fun. Peace. And get these shirts too.
Where's my car?